Hello, this is a video about actions in network operation. I have added these actions to module. The first action is RSS scraper. It can scrape data in RSS and save the scraped content to a table variable. View the action settings. Click Variable Management. I can manage all the variables here. To input RSS URL here. I can also use URL in variable. Here to select a table variable to save the script content. If I select Clear Table, it will clear the original table before it saves the content. Here I can set the node to be scraped in RSS. I can input it manually. I can also use node in variable if I want to save the node to variable. Here is the amount to be scraped. To scrape from all RSS data. To scrape from specified data. I can also save the amount to a double variable and use the amount in variable. Let me give you an example. I opened a RSS URL to view its page source. It can scrape data in child node channel under RSS and data in child node item under channel. Here I input RSS URL and save the script content to variable myTable. To scrape title under item and copy it here. To scrape another one, link. Paste it here. As there are only 2 columns in this table, I can only scrape data in 2 nodes. To scrape from all node value. Save settings and test run it. Here in Variable Viewer, these are the script titles and the corresponding links. That's all for the first action. HTTP GET and HTTP POST. They both send requests to server, but HTTP protocol defines the way browser and server interacts. HTTP GET gets the resources of the server, but cannot modify the resources. HTTP POST sends data to server, but it can modify the data from server. In HTTP GET action settings, some request parameters are required. For the specific parameters, I will show them through Firefox browser. Switch to Yahoo website. Press F12 key on the keyboard. Switch to network. I refresh the page. Many requests here. I click this GET request. On the right side, I found request headers and found these parameters. Similarly, I select a POST request. I can also find the parameters here. Now I switch back to BotChief editor. Commonly used request parameters provided here. If I want other parameters, I can click Add here and edit them here. I can save the request result to variable. If the action is executed successfully, true will be returned. If not, error message will be returned. I select a string variable to save the request result. I can also save the response result to variable. For HTTP POST, its action settings are similar to those of HTTP GET action. Next action, FTP process, its file transfer protocol. Move to its action settings. The first part is FTP settings. Here to input host name, port, login name and password. The second part is upload settings. Here to select a directory to save the file. Here is the local file or folder path. I can use variable if I once saved the path to variable. That's FTP process action. The last action, download files. It can download files through URL directly. View its action settings. Here to input URL of the file. I can use URL in variable. For download cookie, if the file could be downloaded only after I log into the site, I can use cookie because my login information already exists in cookies. Here to choose a path to save the file. This is download timeout in seconds. That's all the actions today. Thank you.